This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, yeah, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful sports to the bone family? What's up? What's up? A blessed day to you, all my viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to the channel. All right, my peeps. So I have a couple of stories that I want to share with you guys in this one. We see where Australia, they were able to get the better of South Africa in their second test match, clinching or clipping the series 2-0. Yes, my peeps, gonna go through how it went. We see at the beginning of the video there, that clip of Steve Smith taking, I think it was the final wicket. So we're going to talk about that. Plus, I was reading an article, and this article, you know, it was written by Brian Davis, and he has a popular platform. It's called On the Front Foot, where he speaks about cricketing topic, and he was basically saying that this is a very interesting time, an important time for the West Indians, for the West Indies players, because this provides them with an opportunity to really make a big mark. You know, we don't have any team like Australia coming up that will probably embarrass us again. So it is, you know, it is an opportunity for the players to go out there and to make use of it alongside their coach Andre Kohli. So we're going to take a look at that, my peeps. And we also see where our West Indian ODI opener, Shai Hope, was actually nominated by ICC. You know, we're talking about the ICC Men's ODI Cricketer of the Year. Boy, I tell you, it's just yesterday I was talking about West Indians that would have won Player of the Year, and see, today they are doing, they just announced that. So they say ICC Men's ODI Cricketer of the Year. So we're going to talk a little bit about that, my viewers and subscribers. All right, so the first thing now, Shai Hope, he was actually named among the 4 nominees for the ICC Men's Cricketer of the Year award for 2022. So we have Shai Hope, we have Raza from Zimbabwe, we have Zampa, that's a leg spinner from Australia, and we have Babar Azam. So shout out to Shai Hope. I think recently actually dropped out of the top 10, but this man has been very, very consistent for us in ODI cricket. And we always say that with the technique that he shows, you know, with the batting style, you know, we always say that, you know, it would be good if he's able to transfer this sort of form into Test cricket, which is the ultimate form. So congratulations to Shai Hope for being nominated for this. You know, earlier today I did a video talking about ESPN Cricket Info naming their team of the year, and they named the ODI team of the year, and Shai Hope was not even mentioned. So that is why I was saying that, you know, ESPN Cricket Info, they do their thing, but ICC, they are the main thing. So when ICC come out with their thing, we still go and take a look at it. So big up yourself, Shai Hope. All right, so let us just go through some of this article real quick here by Brian Davis. So they are saying the next few months would be very interesting for the West Indies cricketers. Their new coach has been placed on an interim basis. Thus, the way forward would be in contrast to the previous coach's concept. So, you know, Phil Simmons was there on a long term. So all of what he was planning probably would have been a long term, you know, to fulfill certain long term goals or whatever. But with Andre Kohli being placed at the forefront now, he is aware that he is there for the Zimbabwe and South Africa tours. So he will definitely need to put things in place to get success within these 2 series. So, you know, Mr. Brian Davis is just saying that, you know, it's a perfect opportunity for the players to go out there and to show their worth, because, you know, the itinerary includes the 2 tests against Zimbabwe, followed by the 2 tests, 3 ODIs, and 3 T20s against South Africa. So there are no, according to Mr. Brian Davis, there are no top of the table teams like Australia to embarrass them. Therefore, it's a critical opportunity not only to assess the West Indian cricket and what stage it is at now, but moreover, it should assist Cricket West Indies to judge precisely where they are heading. And he went on to say, you know, what the future is as it relates to test players, ODIs, and T20s, because we will take on South Africa in the all format tour. So, you know, It's pretty interesting, my viewers and subscribers. It's pretty interesting because, as I said, players will definitely want to use the opportunity to show their worth, having gone down to Australia. But what I don't want is for these players to make the huge mistake of thinking that Zimbabwe is going to be a pushover. Not going to be a pushover, especially going down there in Zimbabwe. I am thinking they are going to prepare a wicket that is going to be spinning and turning, and we all know how we stand when it comes on to that. So I don't know. I think I agree with Mr. Brian Davis that it's a perfect opportunity. It's a perfect opportunity for people like Tejner and Shandopal, Kyle Mayers, the Da Silva and the Blackwood and these guys that are I don't want to say not fully settled, but their spots are not as safe as somebody like a Craig Brathwaite or Alzari Joseph. All of the guys, probably only Tejner and only played in that series there, but probably only Shandopal, Brathwaite, I would probably say, Alzari Joseph and Kima Roach when fit. These are probably the only guys that they can say they have hammered down their spot. Jason Hole, I don't want to question him, but over the last couple of months, we haven't really gotten much from him. So it's going to be interesting to see how these guys will use the opportunity to go up against Zimbabwe and South Africa to give a good showdown. And don't get me wrong, my viewers, not because South Africa were steamrolled by Australia doesn't mean we're going to walk over there and take them down. We all know that South Africa's bowling is what is the strength, and generally speaking, our batting is where we falter the most. So even though South Africa's top order might not be clicking as how it should be clicking, you understand, our bowlers might do a job for us, but then you have to remember we have to face their bowling lineup, the Ngidi, the Nakia, the Rabada, the Jensen, the Mohamed Siraj, all of these guys. So we're going to keep a close eye on things to see how these guys will perform over these two series. So the next thing that I want to share with you guys now, Australia walking away after dominating South Africa. So South Africa being able to get 200. You understand, the highest they were able to score was 204. And that was in their second innings. So Australia, they batted first and they scored at 575. I would have given you guys the breakdown of the days before. So Australia, that 575 is what they made. You understand? And they also had 145. That 575 was the only time they batted. South Africa made 189 and 204. So we had Australia winning that game by 182 runs. David Warner being called or being named the player of the match. So in that second innings, I gave you the first innings for Australia and the first innings for South Africa. So in that second innings for South Africa now, we had Temba Bavuma. He was able to stay there for a while and he got 65. He was the only one. The wicketkeeper Kyle had 33. But bowling for Australia, we had Nathan Lyon getting 3 for 58. Steve Smith getting that lone wicket there. Mitchell Stark, Pat Cummins picking up 1 and Scott Boland getting a wicket there. So Australia winning that game quite comfortably by over 182 runs. So, they are still showing that, it's pretty difficult to beat their team of viewers and subscribers. Let's just put it that way. And before we leave, let me just give you some information on that New Zealand versus South Africa, New Zealand versus Pakistan game. I see, boy, I don't know what's going on with that pitch at all. That pitch seems as if it is lovely. So Pakistan made 438 in the first innings. And in the second innings, they are 77 for 2. New Zealand, they made 612 for 9. 612 for 9. So Pakistan, they are trailing by 97 runs. So let me just give you the second innings because I think I spoke about that innings where Pakistan batted and made that. So New Zealand, let me just give you their first innings and I just give you the second innings. Kane Williamson, he made 200 not out of 395 deliveries. We had Saudi in the back end getting 65 and Tom Latham, he got 113. Devon Conway got 92. In the second innings, as I said, Pakistan, they are currently batting and they are trailing by 97 runs. So this was actually the end of day 4, my viewers and subscribers. So you can just imagine how things are going to turn out. So Pakistan batting second time, 77 for 2. And they have already lost a couple of wickets. Shafiqi was removed for 17. And we also had Masood. He was removed for 10. So, Ali is still there on 4. And we also have Iman Ol Haq is on 45. So things going pretty well for them. Saudi and Burswell, they have both, they took the wickets. 1 wicket each for New Zealand as Pakistan look to continue their search for those 97 runs. So yeah, that is basically it for this one, my viewers and subscribers. Just wanted to give you that update so you can know what is happening. Sports to the bone, keeping you informed. Big up on yourself, my people.